Hello there fellow modellers, Steve here. I'm sitting on the floor at the moment because my diorama's on the table and I can't get any room to put the video camera on. On this video will be an update on me group build for, oh god I can't remember it, Russell Gosling's D-Day group build, me trainer group build, me Phantom, which I'm still doing but it's getting there. And I've got my diorama made, but it hasn't been painted or done out with. So I'll just pick this up off the camera off there and I'll go and show you it. Right, and this is it here. It's not painted or made to look like it, but it's just the basic thing at the moment. As you can see there is the dragon teeth tank traps. Now the tank, the Sherman tank, you can see where it's got a little rectangle there. The Sherman tank will be there, and there'll be a minefield here, and this is meant to look like, it's not a cliff, well it could be a cliff, but like a small mountain from there. All this will be covered with sand. And there'll be a pillbox there and a pillbox there, and I might put a little like concrete path in there, and that will be grass. And I'm thinking of making a little like fence there. I'll have to figure out how to make that because I've got to do it to scale, but this is the basic thing. Now this round here will all be painted with a sand coloured paint, and that is meant to be like a little cliff. It'll not have grass in it. I was gonna put sand on it, but I might do yet, but it'll be painted to look like sand, and I'll put a few boulders in, but the basic thing is there. And I'm thinking of trying to make some coils of barbed wire that would go there. But all in all, it's coming along. It's took me a while to do that, just doing a bit every night, but we've got till June to finish it. That's why my camera wasn't up here, because this is all I'll have to try and move it now. Right, the tank. Now I had a bit of bother with this. The tank is nearly finished now. As you can see, the tracks are on. Now I painted them, it was a rust colour. Now they look good, but as soon as I took them off the contraption with the crocodile clips, the hands free, and I moved put the tracks on the tank itself, all the paint started coming off. Now I've looked at, rubber isn't really a porous substance, so I don't know how other people get around this. So maybe when you view this video, you can drop us a line. Now I've got the tank tracks on, and it said to do them with a heated knife. Now I tried that, obviously with the paint was coming off, it was all over my fingers, so I left it for a day. All I did was I just melted the tank traps together there when they were off the tank, let them dry overnight, and I've put them on again today and they just come apart. So what I've did was I've put them on and they're super glued there. Now all this will be covered with the sand, so it'll not be seen. But it's, like I say, it's a first attempt at doing a tank for years. Now with the paint, if anybody can give us any hints and tips about how to paint them so they don't flake off. Otherwise, with me Rommel's half track, I'm just going to leave the tracks black because there's too much of a faff on. But the tank's done. The contraption's done. All I've got to do is just put them together, and that's that. Now I've got bits and bobs done with the Rommel's half track. This is the inside. There's the driver's seat and the passenger seat. And this is like a radio contraption. If you can see, I've put some silver paint on to represent dials. I'll do a few other colours, my hand's shaking here. I haven't got a steady hand, cameraman. So that'll be to go inside the half track itself. And the others is, and I've started painting Rommel and his soldiers. There's Rommel there. Obviously it's a first coat because it's got a bit of a gloss on. Now I'm going to try something else that I haven't, well I've never done, and really, is weathering. I've never tried weathering, so I'm going to try and do it on this half track. Well, it'd been in the desert for weeks, dusty and whatnot. So that's all I've done with that. Now the trainer, I just painted the bottom coat tonight. There's the back light on, so you might be able to see now. There, that's the bottom coat, and that's all done. And obviously the canopy is all patched, ready to be painted. The top and the propeller goes on at the end. That's a black colour. So I'm well ahead with that. Now, the Phantom. It's coming along, even though it's about 3 weeks since my group build ended. Now, I got a message off, I think his name's Ian. Alright there, Ian, UK scale modeller. And he's asking if the carrier group build is still on. But I haven't actually sent him a message back that obviously it's finished. There's only me and Clint Demand Modeller haven't finished theirs yet. So it's obviously too late to join. Sorry about that. Would have been good for you to be on board, but it can't be helped. It's all done on the bottom, and there's the bit of the tail has a bit of gunmetal bottom and a silver bit at the top. Now hopefully when that's done I'll be able to rip that off. I've got a bit of sea grey to put on there, and I've got the canopies to do, and hopefully I might get it finished for next week. I'm hoping to get it finished because it's going on a bit long now. And that's it. Here's a bit of the top of the Rommel's half track. Things it's on underneath. And that's all I've got done with that. I'll put it back on there now. So that's all I've got done. It's coming along, and I'm hoping to get that Phantom finished. I've got to get it finished because it's going on far too long. These are one of the pillboxes. It's painted, it's a camouflage grey, but it's meant to look like concrete. I'm thinking of having a look on the internet to see if it's got any camouflage on, whether they had them on the coast of D-Day, the so-called Atlantic Wall. But there's bits going on here that are off the half track. But apart from that, that's it. Now I've got a message for Chris and Alex, just to say thank you very much for the prize that you're going to send us. I'll put a message on the internet tonight with my name and address on. I was just looking at the messages that they sent us, and I'd sent them one about the tour of their room, and it had on, go and look at the, what was it, the update, the 500 subscribes update, and I watched it and my name come up, so very appreciated, thank you very much, and I'll be waiting with eagerness to see which aircraft kit you send us. because I would like an aircraft kit, because I'm mostly an aircraft modeller. But I'm doing different things with the tanks and the diorama, which I've never done for years. But hopefully that should come out okay. So thanks again for that, and it was great seeing your room. I'm thinking about doing one of mine, even though mine is about 10 times smaller than yours. It's just a bench, but everything's here what I have. So keep modelling, and I'll see you in the next video, a quick one. Bye now.